Today we're going to do a quick run through in video number 4, tutorial number 4, on the plugins that we have on the site and those that are active and those that are inactive. And maybe as we go through it, I will deactivate some because they're still in the preparatory stage. So, starting with, if you click on plugins on the left menu, it'll give you a list of all your plugins. The first one, add categories to pages. Normally, WordPress only allows you to give or place categories to posts. This plugin allows you to do it for pages also. It's very important that we have categories. There are several things you do with them, not only for consistent sorting, but also for determining how pages get posted to the site without having to put them on menus and things like that. Admin slug column is just a column that's added to the admin look, and you can look at it and see what it does for you. Black Studio Teeny Mice widget is part of the page builder function or plugin that we use. The page builder plugin gives us the ability to create pages that are very mobile friendly by doing them in using widgets in separated size containers. Classic Editor, at some point back about a year or so ago, WordPress decided they wanted to have their own editor, which is called Gutenberg. It is a piece of crap. I've never liked it. They're going to force us to use it sooner or later. But Classic Editor just allows you to do WYSIWYG or HTML editing in an interface that's really cool and easy to use. Content Views is a plugin that allows you to, by category, place things on pages, whereas when you build the page and you select the category, you're done. You don't have to do any more. It automatically posts it to the page that it's used for. We use this really in particular for our Gone But Not Forgotten, and we'll show that in another video. The Content Views also has a Pro version. We bought the Pro version and use that. Duplicate Page. If you have an existing page and you go into the add a page, if you go into view pages, there will now be an icon, duplicate this page. That's the best way to get things done, especially if you're doing pages that are similar to ones that are already there. Equid e-commerce shopping cart is a shopping cart. We're thinking about selling merchandise. This is a very good shopping cart. I haven't gone far with it at all because we never have gotten into getting photos and prices and categories for our sales items. Events Manager, that is an events tool that you can post events, whether they be a single event, recurring events, things like that. Extend Link allows us to put custom CSS in that creates buttons or things like that for our links. Formidable Forms is a very mature software used for a lot of things. The most prevalent would be our contact form. Our contact form is a formidable form. We also have the Pros edition of that. You have to have Pro to get anything done really well. Formidable PayPal Standard. With a little work, you can have it so that if you do a formidable form, you can automatically have it when the person or persons fill out the forms and submit them. it goes automatically to PayPal to capture the payment for that. Formidable Views is a portion of Formidable where you can create views of your forms so that you can place them on the website, and you can go back and look at all the forms that were submitted, the information, who sent them, and all of that in a table form. It really is a good tool. Hide title. A lot of times on websites you'll see breadcrumbs and then also where the title shows up on the page. Sometimes it gets overbearing, so you can hide the title of posts and pages if you want. Import users from CSV. I am now going to deactivate that. We don't need it. If you needed it, you can actually import users into the users tables using that link or that tool. So you would reactivate it and learn how to use it. Megamax menu. I honestly don't know if we're using that or not. I don't think we are right now, but it is a really dynamic and neat way to do menus. But I think we're just using the WordPress menu tool right now. I will not deactivate that. I'll leave that. Members, I'm going to deactivate that. No, I'm going to leave it. This is a tool that we were using for people if they log on. I'm not certain if we even have any members only pages right now, but for instance, if you created a page and wanted it members only, there are choices on the editing screen for a page to create it so it's members only, and then people have to log in to be able to see that page. Nav menu roles, we're not going to worry about that. Page Builder, this is the plugin I was talking about, is really, really cool and neat to use. Paid Memberships Pro, this is something I was considering because we're having so many problems with our database. Excel has problems and we have glitches in it, of transporting all of our people in to Paid Memberships Pro so that it automatically emails them when their membership is up. The drawback on this one is if a person doesn't have an email, this one will not work for them. We may be able to customize it so that we separate out those that have email and those that don't, and snail mail the others. But I've deactivated this for now. You may want to think about looking at it and seeing if you think it's a good tool to follow up on. PayPal donation is a tool to add an area on the front page so people can donate. PDF Embedder, this is the free version. It is deactivated. We have a pro version. This one is any page that you put a PDF on will automatically display a really nice interface for that PDF. Sometimes I will put a direct link to the PDF above the PDF Premium Importer so people can see it in a full screen manner. Post Expirator. Many times Eddie will say, oh, I don't want this item or article to be on the site for a long time, so you can set post expiration when you're doing editing of the page that you're doing. It'd be on the right hand side. Post type switcher will just switch from post to page, page to post. Really simple SSL. This makes our site so it forces SSL and makes sure that it works on all interfaces. This you want to make sure to keep it updated. All of them you want to make sure to keep updated. Site Origin Widgets Bundle also is part of Page Builder. Table Press is used for displaying table information, and we'll talk more about that. Table Press extension is part of that. WordFence security, very important addition. It keeps the spammers away. WP Add Custom CSS. This is useful, but most of the time we add CSS right to the theme now. WP Simple PayPal Shopping Cart, that I put in, I'm going to deactivate that. I evaluated it, didn't like it a lot. The Equid shopping cart was better. WP Statistics just automatically shows statistics on page hits and things like that. You just want to keep it updated. Okay, this has gone for 10 minutes. I never thought it would go that far. Let me just quickly go into deactivated, inactive. Okay, I've just put these as deactivated for now. Again, you can consider all of these, and if you want to bring any back into being used, you just activate them. Okay? Questions, let me know. Just email me or call me. Thank you.